On day 1, I was leaving my cozy cottage in the mountains to gather some firewood for my family. I won't be long.
Be home before dinner.
Be safe, big bro.
We love you.
I set off into the woods as a heavy blizzard began. I got to gathering with my trusty axe. I love my family. Just then, a massive explosion went off in the direction of my home. What was that? I ran back home as fast as I could. But to my horror, my home was destroyed and my entire family had been killed. Who could do such a thing?
Oh, one got away.
I turned around and discovered a horrible demon standing over my only surviving sister Nezuko.
My name is Musan, and in 100 days, I'll overrun this entire world with demons. Nezuko, finish him.
Muzan vanished, leaving me with my sister, but something wasn't right. Nezuko? Nezuko lunged at me, leaving me no choice but to run. Muzan had turned my only surviving sister into a demon. Hey Max Crafters! Before I continue my epic quest, I wanted to tell you about today's sponsor, a Web3 multiplayer game called The Sandbox. Together with The Sandbox, we're giving an iPhone or $1,000 in Minecoins and more to 3 lucky viewers. So stay tuned to find out more. With over 300,000 players, it's super fun and is trusted by some awesome brands like Snoop Dogg, The Walking Dead, and even my favorite, Tony Hawk. He's planning to create a huge skatepark experience. I can't wait to try it out. The Sandbox has tons of user-generated content. Players can create their own high-quality dungeon crawlers, escape rooms, or even a whole new world. For a chance to win an iPhone or $1,000 worth of Minecoins, use my link below to download the game for free on your computer. The game is completely free, with no purchases necessary. Hop onto the game and choose an experience that looks cool, and complete 1 quest for 1 entry. The more quests you complete, the more entries you get. Everyone who completes 1 quest by the end of the month will get the MaxCraft Limited Edition Silver Selfie Stick. You get to use it as a weapon in the Sandbox. There will only be 2,500 of these in the game, so get it fast. 90 lucky winners will get a rare golden selfie stick, and 10 will receive an extremely rare diamond selfie stick. This all ends March 1st. Together, if we get 10,000 downloads, the Sandbox will also make me an NPC in the game, and give me and a lucky viewer tickets to attend the upcoming Snoop Dogg concert in the Sandbox. Thanks again to the Sandbox for sponsoring this video. On day 2, I was being chased and running through the snow. With nowhere else to go, I was cornered by Nezuko. I could see it in her eyes that she was consumed by her new demonic powers. Wait, Nezi! I'm your brother! I know there's still good in you somewhere! In that moment, Nezuko's eyes flashed from demon to normal eyes. Yes! I knew you were in there! Suddenly, a sword flew in, striking Nezuko right in front of me. What the? Just then, a mysterious man appeared from behind the trees.
My name is Giyu, and I am a DemonSlayer. That demon must die.
He began rushing towards Nezuko, but I managed to cut him off. Stop! That's still my sister!
Fine. If you truly want to protect your sister, you'll need to train hard to become a DemonSlayer.
Giyu walked up and tied a piece of bamboo to Nezuko's mouth.
This will soothe her appetite to some extent. Now go over the mountain. If you can both survive the heavy snow and demons, then you'll get trained.
Demons? Giyu ran off, leaving Nezuko and I alone in the cold. On day 3, I traveled through the mountain with Nezuko. Looks like the sun is gonna rise soon. Uh-oh, demons burn up in the sun. Let's find cover. The 2 of us continued forward until coming across a nice cottage. Hello? Anyone home? I took a peek inside, but nobody was there. Perfect. Wait, what's that smell? I always had a stronger nose than other people, and my trusty sniffer was picking up something strange coming from the back of the house. I investigated further and discovered a demon eating someone. Ah! The demon lunged at me full force, so I ran outside and took out my axe. He was incredibly fast and had the ability to send a flurry of slashing attacks at me. I did my best to hold my own, but it was impossible. I only had an axe to defend myself, and the demon could regenerate any damage I managed to deal. Despite all of my efforts, the demon was too powerful. Just as I thought I was finished, Nezuko jumped into the fray. As a demon, Nezuko was now able to use an explosive blood art that caused massive amounts of damage. She fought back with her own demonic strength, commencing an epic battle between the 2 powerful entities. The 2 of them clashed at each other like animals, but Nezuko gradually began to overpower him. Thanks to Nezuko's new demon strength, she was able to finish them off. That was close. Thanks, Nezi! Just then, the sun began to rise over the horizon. Nezuko bolted inside to safety while the demon's corpse evaporated into thin air. The sun is really dangerous for demons. We better find the trainer at night, for Nezuko's sake. On days 4 through 6, Nezuko and I traveled through the mountain. On the way, I killed some cows, made a furnace, and cooked up their meat. We continued walking, and after a while arrived at a small home. There, a strange man in a red mask was waiting. That must be the trainer! The two of us walked up to him.
I was expecting you, Max. Nezuko, my name is Orokodaki.
Please train me. I need to become a demon slayer to take down Muzan.
Muzan, but that's the Demon King.
I don't care. I have to avenge my family.
I can see your resolve. Very well. Let the training begin.
Orokodaki took me to a giant waterfall with parkour platforms set up.
You must navigate this course without falling a single time. Otherwise, you fail.
I did what he told me, navigating the course the best I could. But each attempt I failed, he forced me to start over. I'm getting closer. I know this is the one. I jumped through the course carefully, landing on each platform. Some of the jumps were tight, but I finally managed to complete the course. Yes!
You're ready for your next test.
On days 7 through 9, Orokodaki took me to a clearing with a large piece of obsidian and handed me a bamboo sword.
If you wish to go to final selection, you must break this obsidian with your blade.
What? But that's impossible! Orokodaki left, leaving me alone with the obsidian.
Giving up now? How can you call yourself a man?
I turned around to discover a strange boy and girl standing before me. Who are you?
I'm Sabito, and this is Makomo. You're weak.
Suddenly, Sabito attacked me. He was a skilled swordsman and landed swift attacks onto me with his blade every opening he had. I did my best to block him, but his skill was incredible. The two of us went back and forth, dodging and slashing at each other. For a while, neither one of us was giving in, but gradually I began to get outmatched. I fought as hard as I could, but even with my training, the boy was overpowering me.
Don't give up. Control your breathing.
I listened to Makomo's advice and caught my breath, calming me down to improve my evasion. With my new control over my breathing, I was finally able to get the one-up on Sabito, winning me the battle. What was that for?
I was unlocking your full potential. Break the obsidian now.
I did as I was told, and I was able to break the obsidian like it was glass. Whoa! Thank you! I turned around to notice that the two children were gone. That's odd. It's almost like they're ghosts. I returned to Orokodaki and told him that I had completed my training.
You did well, Max. Final selection starts tomorrow. Take these as your reward.
Orokodaki gave me the mask and uniform of his clan, granting me 2 additional hearts as well as a brand new sword. Thank you for everything. It's time for final selection. On days 10 through 12, I arrived at the final selection. There, we are surrounded by wisteria trees and my future Demon Slayer allies. This is beautiful. Just then, 2 twins began speaking before us.
Welcome to the final selection. Your task is to survive in these woods until daylight.
This area is filled with powerful demons. Stay on your toes.
Good luck.
With that, we entered the forest, officially beginning our test. I think this is a good chance to make new friends. I approached one of my comrades. Hi, I'm Max.
Hi, I'm...
Suddenly, the hand demon popped out of nowhere and killed them. Ah!
Yeah, you look weak. You're as good as dead.
Hey, I'm new to this.
Nice mask. It reminds me of 2 punks I killed. They wore ones just like that.
You killed Sabito and Makomo? You'll pay! I took out my blades and lunged at the hand demon. I began to slash him with my new sword, and to my surprise, swooshes of water flew from my blade. My training allowed me to use water-breathing attacks. The hand demon's size wasn't just for show. He took multiple of my attacks and dealt powerful ones of his own. He was even able to send hands from the ground to wound me. I did my best to evade and counterattack with my own moves. After a long, difficult battle, I managed to slay the demon once and for all. I did it! Just then, the sun rose over the horizon. I had completed final selection successfully. I'm officially a Demon Slayer! On days 13 through 16, I returned to the wisteria trees to claim my prize. There, a few other Demon Slayers were also waiting.
Congratulations! You are now Demon Slayers.
As a reward, we were given new robes and a crow, granting me 3 hearts. I'm tougher than ever. With final selection over, I decided it was time to build my own base. I searched for a safe spot and started by using the wood I had to build a simple structure. As I built, Orokodaki arrived with a strange basket on his back. How's Nezzy doing?
She's good. I have her here in the sunproof basket. Take it as my gift for becoming a Demon Slayer.
Thanks! Now Nezuko can always be with me. Urokadaki gave me the basket and I got to work on a room safe from the sun's light. Once I was done, I put down my basket and let Nezuko out. Alright, Nezi, what do you think? While Nezuko got settled in, I located a herd of sheep which I slayed for their wool and meat. Once I was done, I returned home and cooked up their mutton for dinner. Yummy! I crafted a bed for myself and Nezuko, completing my start to the base. Not too shabby. Just then, my crow ran down to give me a message.
It's time for your first mission! What?
On days 17 through 18, I arrived at my first mission, which was in a massive mansion in the woods. I wonder what happened here. I walked around inside. There were twists and turns everywhere. It was like a maze. After a lot of walking, I found 2 other demon slayers.
We were sent by our crows. I assume it was the same for you?
Yeah, I'm Max. And you guys?
Natsu.
I'm Zenitsu.
I'm glad to see friendly faces. The demon in this place is making my head spin.
He must be really powerful.
Hey, get me out of here!
Zenitsu ran off in a frenzy. Oh, come on. How dangerous can it be? Suddenly, the drum demon appeared and killed Natsu in a single blow. Uh-oh. I didn't have a moment to waste. I took out my blade and engaged in battle. I fought him off with my sword the best I could, but his drum power was insanely strong. The 2 of us exchanged blows for a while, but it was clear who was the more powerful one between us. He was way too strong for me. I fought as hard as I could, but I just couldn't beat him. One more blow from the demon and I was finished. I'm not strong enough! Just then, the walls broke down, revealing Zenitsu. But now, he was sleeping? I'm doomed.
Thunder breathing, first form, thunderclap and flash.
Zenitsu began to spark lightning even more and slashed into the drum demon at incredible speed, killing him instantly. Wow, that was amazing!
Huh? What? Oh my gosh, you defeated the demon!
Sort of. You want to team up?
Sign me up!
On days 19 through 21, I returned to the base with Zenitsu and got to work on his room. I made sure it was cozy and used any extra wool I had to craft him a bed. I managed to finish just as the sun was beginning to set.
Thank you so much!
Of course. Actually, I want you to meet someone. I placed down my basket and let Nezuko out to introduce herself. This is my sister, Nezuko.
You've been with the cute girl this whole time? You shouldn't be taking my precious Nezuko into danger!
Precious? Nezuko went back inside the basket, leaving Zenitsu alone and sad. I'm just gonna go now. I left the 2 of them together and went to go gather some materials. As I traveled, I discovered a massive village. Whoa! This place is huge! I explored the village further when I suddenly caught a whiff of something strange. Wait, is that Muzan? I ran towards the scent and spotted the Demon King in the crowd. Hey you! For what you did to my family and others, I'm gonna defeat you once and for all! Before he could respond, a young girl walked over to him.
Daddy? Who's that guy?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't recognize him.
Wait, he has a human child? Muzan transformed a passerby into a demon who began to rampage. Muzan used the distraction to leave with his daughter. I wanted to follow, but I couldn't let innocent people get hurt. I rushed in and defeated the demon. Muzan had to wait another day. I returned to the base, more confused than before. Suddenly, my crow ran over in a frenzy.
You're needed for a new mission!
I'm on my way! On days 22 through 25, I arrived at a forest covered in spiderwebs with Zenitsu and Nezuko. This looks big. How about we split up?
But...
I parted ways with Zenitsu. I knew he was strong enough to hold his own. I explored the forest for any signs of demons. To my surprise, I spotted a strange guy with a boar's head killing a chicken. Ah! A demon!
Demon! You're going down, punk!
I placed down Nezuko's basket and the 2 of us charged into battle. I used my sword to slash him down with my water-breathing techniques, but he fought unlike anyone else I had faced thus far. Instead of avoiding my attacks, he tried to beat me down with raw strength. He used his dual-wielded sword to hack away at me and his raw agility to try and overwhelm me with attacks. I wasn't fighting a swordsman, I was fighting an animal. After a while, Nezuko climbed out of the basket and tried to stop the fight.
You're harboring a demon?
No, please, she's my sister. I'm trying to slay the Demon King so I can help her.
My name's Inosuke. I'm also a demon slayer. I was summoned here by my crow to take down a target.
Then how about we work together?
Fine, but I got my eye on you and that demon of yours.
On days 26 through 28, I traveled deeper into the forest with Inosuke. We were both feeling worn down from our battle earlier, so we decided to set up camp to rest for the night. So Inosuke, what do you know about the demon we're gonna face?
I don't know much. I only know that countless other demon slayers have fought them and never returned.
Well, as a team, I'm sure we can win. I managed to fall asleep, but unfortunately, I had a nightmare. I was standing in an army of demon slayers just like myself with Gyu standing before us.
You all have become extremely powerful. The demons will be no more.
At this rate, Muzan is a goner. Suddenly, a strange spider demon I had never seen before attacked us. He was incredibly powerful and took down Demon Slayer after Demon Slayer like it was nothing. Just then, Gyu jumped into the fray.
Stand down.
He tried to fend off the spider demon with his powerful water-breathing techniques. But even he wasn't strong enough to defeat the spider demon. He killed Gyu, leaving just the two of us. How could you do this? Suddenly, the demon transformed into Muzan.
Run while you still can, Max. I'll soon kill you and your precious sister.
Ah! I woke up in a cold sweat. Thankfully, it was only a dream. I have to defeat this demon no matter what. On days 29 through 32, I decided to split up with Inosuke to search for the demon. I searched all through the forest, but I couldn't find anything. This is taking forever. I decided I might as well gather some materials while I was here, so I chopped some wood, killed some animals for food, and crafted myself some new tools. Wait, what's that? I caught the scent of a demon. I started running towards it as fast as I could. I ran through the forest until I came across a clearing. There they are. I spotted two spider demons talking beside a river, and I realized I recognized one of them. That's the demon from my nightmare.
Father, there are trespassers in the forest. Be on alert.
I'll stop at nothing to protect the family.
Family? So there are multiple spider demons here? I watched as the spider demon walked away, leaving only the father next to the river. Unfortunately for me, I was spotted.
Die, trespasser.
I immediately sprung into action. Lunging at the spider father, I slashed directly at his chest. His skin was thick and hard to pierce, but I knew if I kept at it, I could get through it eventually. The spider father launched into the air and came crashing down on top of me, shooting webs around at his feet. Getting caught in the webs slowed down my movement, making it hard to evade his attacks. As he was about to launch another attack, I took a deep breath. Exhaling, I gripped my sword and grit my teeth. I spun at him as if I were a wheel of water. I had learned a new breathing technique. The father's incredible strength was beginning to be too much, but thankfully Inosuke arrived. With Inosuke at my side, I was no longer just a punching bag. The spider father was still applying too much pressure, but luckily we were starting to land large amounts of damage. The brute began to slow down, and with his focus on Inosuke, I came up behind him and released one final slash. Together, we took down the spider father. We did it!
He got me good.
Inosuke! On days 33 through 35, I quickly tended to Inosuke before he could succumb to his wounds. How are you feeling?
After that mutton, much better.
What a relief! I was really worried.
Oh.
While Inosuke rested, I set off in search of some help. As I looked, I found stranded bodies of demon slayers that had come before. What happened here? Suddenly, a group of demon slayers attacked me. Stop! I'm on your side!
It's the mother spider demon. She's controlling our body like puppets.
I tried to approach them, but I couldn't get close without them attacking me. Looks like I'll just have to take out the demon at its source. I used my swift training to avoid their attacks. They were my allies, so I didn't want to hurt them. As I evaded past them, I discovered the mother spider demon controlling them. Let my friends go! I charged into battle and used my water-breathing techniques to try and overwhelm the demon. She may have looked small, but she was incredibly powerful. She was able to teleport to evade my attacks while also shooting web projectiles at me from afar. I did my best to evade them, but I'd already been worn down from my previous battle. Even so, I kept pushing as hard as I could. Just like the encounter with the father spider, it was starting to get close, but I knew I wasn't alone.
Thunder breathing, burst form, thunderclap and flash.
Like lightning, Zenitsu arrived to help me out. The two of us used our breathing techniques to slash away at the mother spider demon. With two demon slayers now on her back, she was beginning to give in to our onslaught. After a fierce battle, together we took down the mother spider. We did it!
Huh? What? Ah! Demon!
Don't worry, she's dead. Just then, my nose picked up the smell of one more demon. That must be the one from my nightmare. Stay here and help the demon slayers that were being controlled.
Got it!
I pressed deeper into the forest on days 36 through 38 until finally stumbling upon a web-filled area. There, the young demon from before was waiting for me.
You are the one that killed my parents! You dare cross Rui?
You and your family have killed far more innocent lives. It ends here. Rui charged at me with the intent to kill. Although he looked like a kid, Rui was able to bombard me with powerful web attacks. I did my best to evade them, while also using my water-breathing techniques to counterattack when I could. Despite each powerful blow I landed, Rui still seemed unfazed by me. He kept attacking as if my sword did nothing. I could tell that he was unlike anything else I had faced before in raw power and intellect. How are you so strong?
I'm a part of Muzan's most elite demons, the Kazuki.
Rui managed to deal a powerful blow, leaving me with low health. Without a Nosuke or Zenitsu, I thought I was finished. Suddenly, my sword burst into flames and I performed a powerful sun technique. Hinokami Kagura, dance!
What? But you're a water user. How can you do both?
With one final blow, Rui fell to his death. That was close.
It's not over, fool.
I turned around and realized Rui was standing once again. He attacked me again, breaking my sword and leaving me completely vulnerable.
You're done for, Demon Slayer.
On days 39 through 42, I was about to be defeated by Rui. Nezuko, I'm sorry. Suddenly, an elegant swordsman flew by, causing Rui to collapse to the ground. Whoa, who is that?
How is this possible?
As Rui began to disintegrate, I was sent into a strange vision.
Mom, can I please go out and play?
I wish you could, my dear Rui, but you're far too sick to leave the house.
I'd give anything to walk.
Anything.
Huh? Who said that?
Give me your humanity and become a demon. You'll have all the power you could desire.
And I can go outside and play?
Every day, little one.
Then I'm in.
Perfect. Until we meet again.
Mommy, you won't believe it!
Sweetie, what happened?
No! Mom!
What a shame. Oh well. She never loved you anyways.
Was that Rui's past? Muzan manipulated him. Rest easy. I turned around and saw that the swordsman was attacking Nezuko. On days 43 through 45, the Demon Slayer was fighting Nezuko. Nezuko did what she could against the strange woman. As a demon, she had insane blood abilities, allowing her to strike with great speed and intensity. Unlucky for my little sister though, the Demon Slayer was immensely skilled. Her breathing technique allowed her to use strange insect powers, which wore Nezuko down over time. She did her best, but even with her powerful blood demon arts, Nezuko didn't stand a chance. I had to step in and help. Leave my sister alone! Nezuko fled and I charged in despite my injuries and broken sword. Unfortunately for me, I was instantly brought back to my knees. Who are you?
I'm Shinobu. I'm the Insect Hashira, meaning I'm one of the most elite demon slayers there are.
Please, spare my sister.
Your sister is a demon. I'm afraid you broke the Demon Slayer code. All demons must be killed.
But Shinobu hit me on the head, knocking me out. On days 46 through 49, I woke up in a cage inside of the Hashira's courtyard. There, I was surrounded by 9 Hashira.
I discovered this Demon Slayer carrying a demon with him.
Concealing a demon is a clear violation of Demon Slayer code. They both should be executed.
I just couldn't. I feel bad harming such a cute child.
Please, Nezuko isn't like other demons.
Yeah, right. She's probably just drooling for blood right now.
Why you?
What are you gonna do about it?
Just then, I noticed Giyu in the crowd. Turns out he was a Hashira too. Giyu, please, you have to stand up for me.
Nezuko is different from the other demons I've met.
You knew about them beforehand. You should be punished too.
Hush now, everyone.
The leader revealed himself to the other Hashira.
I've spent enough time with this demon to tell that she's not a threat.
But Master Kagaya!
Max, do you swear to protect the world from Muzan?
Yes, sir.
Then there is no issue here.
Kagaya left and Sanemi opened the cage for me.
Master may trust you, but I'm watching.
On days 50 through 53, I returned to the base to find both Inosuke and Zenitsu had already arrived safely. I'm so happy you're both okay!
Of course I'm okay! Why would you not think I'm okay? You think you're better than me?
Nezuko, my love, you're safe!
Good to see you too. I put Nezuko down and got to work on some more expansion. I started by increasing the size of my house, adding more to the right side to make it symmetrical. Next, I made Inosuke his own room. I made sure to make it partially outdoors so Inosuke could really feel at home. After that, I searched around for some sheep and made them a pen. Now I'll have plenty of food and wool. Finally, I made some decorations decorations to make the place feel more cozy. As I was putting on the finishing touches, my crow arrived with a new mission.
You got a train to catch! What?
A train? On days 54 through 57, I arrived at the train station to find the fire Hashira waiting there for me. I felt awkward because I met him at my trial, but I tried talking to him anyway. I'm Max, but I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah, but let's start over fresh. I'm Rengoku. Here, take this as a gift.
He handed me a brand new sword as well as a box lunch. Wow, thanks. Rengoku started eating his own food, and apparently it was really delicious.
Umai!
He kept eating, and I just watched him with curiosity.
Umai!
Is it really that impactful?
Try it yourself.
I ate the bento and I immediately gained a heart. Oh my! Just then, the train whistle went off and it was time to get on board. We ran onto the train and sat down together. This train ride is gonna be bussin'.
Indeed, young Demon Slayer. The train ride is going to be bussin'.
Just then, day turned to night and the lights began to flicker.
That can't be good.
After a few moments, the lights stopped flickering and there was a demon standing right in front of us.
There he is. Let's take him down.
Roger that! The demon ran deeper into the train, and I sprung into battle, fighting them off with everything I had. The demon was skilled with his fists and blocked my attacks while dealing heavy blows of his own. I tried to rush him down with my water-breathing techniques, but even though I had grown as a swordsman, the demon was just too powerful. He was starting to get the best of me. Ah! Just then, Rengoku walked in, and I stepped to the side.
Don't give up!
He unleashed his full power, showing off all of his fire moves and beating the demon with ease. Whoa! Why didn't you do that from the beginning? Rengoku just shrugged at me.
I wanted to see what you could do.
What was that?
That's the power of a Hashira. Now let's get some rest. Our mission isn't over.
We both sat down to relax, and I started getting really sleepy. I think I'm gonna close my eyes. Next thing I knew, we were both sound asleep. Little did we know, our battle on the train was just beginning.
Looks like they're falling right into my trap.
On days 61 through 63, I woke up inside of a dream. I was back at my house. Whoa, am I dreaming? It feels so real.
Max!
Mom? Everyone? You're back! This is amazing!
Hi, Max.
Nezzy! I've missed your voice so much! This is amazing! I never want to leave! Wait, no, something is wrong.
What is it, Max?
You're not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here.
You left us to die, Max.
We are all dead because of you.
Why did you leave us?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Don't leave us again, Max. Please.
I don't want to, but I have to!
No, Max, please, don't leave us.
Suddenly, I woke up and I was back on the train. All right, enough. That demon is going down. On days 64 through 67, I was still waking up from the restless sleep. Rengoku, get up! I hit him, but he wouldn't wake up. Rengoku!
Ah, that was a trap. We gotta get moving.
Rengoku and I traveled from cart to cart, but we couldn't find the dream demon anywhere. Where is this guy?
Just keep moving. He has to be around here somewhere.
As we continued moving, the train began to become more corrupt. What is this stuff?
Some sort of blood art.
Eventually, we found Enmu, just standing there waiting for us.
Ah, there you are. Did you sleep well?
Get him!
We sprung into action and started slicing him up, and the next thing we knew, he was defeated. Huh, that was way too easy.
Yeah, that was the demon we were sent all the way here to kill?
You think that you would defeat me so easily. This is merely a shell for my demon powers.
Say what? Enmu escaped onto the roof and we followed.
Behold, my true strength.
He then began sending tentacles and arms out of the train itself.
Let's kill this thing.
Suddenly, tentacles started sprouting out of the roof of the train and attacking us. We started hacking and slashing at the tentacles the best we could, but there were so many of them. Enmu was the most powerful demon we had fought yet, but Rengoku and I had some strong powers to use against him. Rengoku's fire powers were blasting tentacles left and right, and I continuously shot back and forth, slashing at everything I could reach. Finally, we were able to overpower the train demon and defeat it. On days 68 through 70, the train crashed. We did it! We saved everyone! Suddenly, a strange demon appeared out of nowhere. Who are you?
I'm Akaza, and I'm upper rank 3 of Muzan's most elite demons, the Kazuki.
Akaza then charged at me. He was incredibly powerful, far stronger than any other demon I had faced before. He had explosive attacks and incredible speed that dealt immense damage. Rengoku and I gave it all we had. I fought with every water-breathing technique I could manage, but even so, the demon was beating me. He seemed to know that I was the weaker Demon Slayer and targeted me specifically. I used every chance I had to heal up, but it wasn't enough. I didn't stand a chance against him. He gravely wounded me, and I was about to die. He approached me to deal the final blow when Rengoku ran in to stop him.
Hey, stand down, Akaza.
Akaza charged at him, and he fought him off the best he could. He used the most incredible fire-breathing techniques that range from powerful flaming slashes to summoning flaming tiger heads. Rengoku tried to overwhelm the demon with his incredible fire abilities, but they were evenly matched. Akaza retaliated with his blood demon art, and the two dueled it out with intense combat. Just when it seemed like Rengoku had the upper hand, Akaza knocked him to the ground.
Ah!
Just as Akaza was about to finish us both off, he noticed the sun was beginning to rise and was forced to flee. Once he was gone, I got up and ran over to Rengoku. Are you okay?
No, I think I'm dying, actually.
Ugh, I shouldn't have brought you into this fight. I just wish I could defeat one demon on my own. I always need help from somebody else.
That's what life is about, Max. We make friends so that when we're in tough situations, we have each other to rely on.
He had a really good point, and before I got a chance to respond, he died right in front of me. Rengoku! No! I was so filled with rage, I chased after Akaza even though I clearly didn't have the strength left to face him. I didn't care. I was gonna finish him off once and for all. I followed his scent into the forest, and then into a cave, but my strength was quickly waning. Akaza! Ugh. I made it a few steps into the cave and collapsed onto the ground. On days 71 through 73, I woke up in the cave with incredibly low health. I was on the verge of death. The others don't know where I am. I'm really gonna die here. Nezuko, I'm so sorry I failed our mission. The Hashira will probably kill you now, and it's all my fault. Suddenly, Muzan appeared in front of me.
You fought harder than most Demon Slayers I've met.
Get away from me!
No, join me.
Muzan tossed over some of his blood. I can't drink this!
Drink it, or I'll kill your sister.
You're a monster! I didn't have a choice. Nezuko's life was on the line. I drank the blood and instantly felt a sharp pain shoot through me. Ah!
Oh, I may have given you too much. You'll probably die. Oh well.
Muzan left, and everything went dark. On days 74 through 77, I revived as a demon. I'm hungry. My nose picked up a scent unlike anything I had smelled before, and I pursued it as fast as I could. As I got closer, I heard the sound of people calling me. Max? Max! I turned the corner and discovered Zenitsu and Inosuke. Perfect! Dinner!
What the? You're a demon! We're not your dinner! Snap out of it, knucklehead!
My friends pleaded with me, and I tried to fight against my urges, but I was desperate. I'll make it quick! I lunged towards them when suddenly Nezuko jumped in between us. Let me through, traitor! Zenitsu and Inosuke ran to cover, and Nezuko and I began to battle. I used my new demon powers in a barrage of attacks, and she fought me off the best she could, but she didn't want to hurt me. I couldn't control myself, and I kept hitting her with everything I had. So she fought back against me with all of her powers. She hit me with her explosive blast, and I shot back with my snake attack. Eventually, I managed to hit Nezuko to the ground. In one more blow, she'd be finished. You're a pathetic and worthless demon! I prepared myself to deal the finishing blow when suddenly Nezuko stood up. Her eyes changed from demonic to human. Something shifted deep inside me, and I regained control of myself. I lowered my blade and spared my sister. Nezuko, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. Just then, Zenitsu and Inosuke charged at me and began to swing their fists wildly.
Leave my beautiful Nezuko alone, you monster! I always knew you weren't tough. I'll beat you down in a second!
Guys, it's okay. I'm me again. The two of them stopped their onslaught.
Well, you'll owe me for what you did to Nezuko.
With things calm again, we returned to the base. Little did we know that our greatest hardships were just beginning. On days 81 through 84, I arrived back at my home and began expanding. As I started building, I noticed I was taking damage from somewhere. Ouch! Ow! What is hurting me? I quickly realized the sun was damaging my body, so I got to work and built more shade around my base to protect me from the sun's rays. Phew! I need to be more careful during the daytime. I could burn it to a crisp. After building, I waited until nightfall to hunt for some food to refill my hunger. I smell dinner. I then spotted a herd of sheep and went in for a strike. But when I did, I managed to take them all down with a single blow. Wow, I guess being a demon also means demonic strength. Cool. I cooked and ate my food, but to my surprise, it tasted horrible. Yuck! Why does this taste so bad? Ugh, I'll try more food later. The sun began to rise again, so I took the opportunity to conceal myself in a cave and harvest any precious ores I could find. As I mined, I managed to find loads of iron and some diamonds as well. With the ores I found, I made a full set of diamond and iron armor. Spending a full day underground, I was able to come out while the sun was down and head back to the base without a worry. When I arrived, I was greeted by Sonami. On days 85 through 89, I was having a conversation with Sonami.
Well, seeing how you're a demon now, obviously you can't be a demon slayer.
Wait, no!
I am stripping you of your demon slaying duties.
Aw, man!
You also have to die.
Sonami charged me before I could reason with him and started to attack. He was an incredibly powerful fighter, using wind breathing to send powerful attacks in my direction. Since I was now a demon, my resistance had increased, but that didn't change the fact that this Hashira was immensely powerful. If I didn't change my strategy now, I was dead. Inosuke, Zenitsu, get out of here! Leave me!
What? No way! We're helping you!
My life isn't worth it! I'm a demon now!
We don't care, dude. We're homies!
In that moment, I realized these guys were my homies for life. Alright, let's go! I took off into the woods and my friends followed, leaving the DemonSlayer Incorporation forever. On days 90 through 93, I was on the run with Inosuke and Zenitsu. Once we reached a safe spot, we built a hideout underground. We would need to use it for a while since the base had been compromised.
Uh-oh, we got a problem.
As he was digging, he'd come across a nest of spider demons.
Those are so creepy!
Just because we weren't technically demon slayers anymore didn't mean we couldn't swing a sword. We sprung into action to fight the swarm. They may have been little, but there were tons and tons of them. We slashed with our swords left and right, eliminating the little pests in droves. Luckily, we were able to take them all out with relative ease. Finally, the swarm was destroyed and we set up a campfire for the night. How's everybody doing?
Fine! Why wouldn't I be?
Tired, but I'm just happy you're okay.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for sticking with me. I really owe you my life.
It's nothing.
Suddenly, I was filled with an intense pain. The hunger was eating me alive. Nezuko tried her best to calm me, but it wasn't working. In a frenzy, I lunged at Zenitsu, but Inosuke quickly knocked me out. On days 94 through 97, I had a vision. I was standing in a black void with Muzan in front of me. You! Get out of my head!
You can't hide from me anymore, Max. Now that you're a demon, I can find you anywhere, anytime.
That doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill you myself, and when I do, humanity will be free from your evil. Nezuko and I will be human again.
Human? Killing the Demon King doesn't restore your humanity. If you kill me, all other demons will cease to exist, including you.
What? But that's what I've been fighting for this whole time!
Nobody told you that's how it worked.
The Demon King dropped a map at my feet.
Think hard about your next choices. You could give into your demonic hunger or kill me and die along with your sister.
Muzan used a demonic slashing attack, waking me up from my horrific vision. Ah! I noticed that the map from my vision was now in my inventory and it was titled The King's Realm. I must have really been speaking to Muzan. I noticed Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Nezuko were all watching me nervously. I'm sorry for my aggressive actions.
Don't even worry about it.
You'll control this sooner or later.
On days 98 through 99, I went outside to have some time for myself. After my encounter with Muzan, I didn't know what to do. As I was thinking, Nezuko approached me. You can tell I'm upset, huh? I explained to Nezuko the truth of what Muzan told me, and how my mission would be for nothing. I couldn't protect you. I failed as your brother. I would give anything to talk to you again, just once. Suddenly, Nezuko looked down and time seemed to stop. To my surprise, she took off her bamboo muzzle.
You didn't fail, Max. I'll help you defeat Muzan and rid this world of demons no matter the cost.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Nezuko put her muzzle back on and the world returned to normal. With our new resolve, we returned to the underground base to say our last goodbyes.
Nezuko, don't go! We'll defend humanity in your absence.
Can you sell my new merch too?
Yeah, I'll tell people to make sure you pick up their exclusive shirts at merchcraft.shop.
Beautiful! With that settled, Nezuko and I headed off towards the final battle. On day 100, I arrived at the location on the map to find ourselves in a strange upside-down realm. There, Muzan was already waiting.
It seems like you've made your decision.
We have! We're gonna take you down once and for all!
You foolish demons. You'll pay for disobeying your king.
With that, the two of us engaged in combat with Muzan. Like magic, Muzan sprouted tentacles, using them to his advantage in battle. He was able to slice with great speed and intensity, making it dangerous to get up close to him. We had no other choice though, so we fought through it. Nezuko used her blood demon arts to do some damage against Muzan. Although she was incredibly powerful, it didn't seem to do much. I may have been a demon too, but I used my Nichiren blade against Muzan. I started this as a demon slayer, and I plan to end it as one. We persevered, putting everything we had into this fight. At times, it didn't seem like we would make it. Remembering what was on the line helped us push ourselves even harder though. Surprisingly, after a lot of back and forth, Muzan was getting weak.
No, this is impossible.
With one final blow, Muzan fell to his death. We did it! We knew that our victory meant that all of the demons were being smited out of existence. In a few moments, Nezuko and I would be gone. Thank you for everything, Nezzy. I'll see you on the other side. With that, the two of us vanished, and the world was saved. Once again, don't forget to download Sandbox using my link down below for a chance to win an iPhone or $1,000 in Minecoins and a selfie stick to use in-game. Thanks Sandbox for sponsoring this video.